How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be taking the throttle valve actuator off my 2005 Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins. I recently had a code pop up. It was a P1755, I believe. It's for the throttle valve actuator on the transmission. Now, this is outside the transmission, which is pretty lucky. So I'm going to show you the location of that here in just a sec. But all you really need to take this off is a 1/2-inch socket. It's held on by 2 bolts and then just plugged in with a sensor. And you might need a rubber mallet where it screws in on the actual actuator down here. It's kind of tough to get off sometimes, so I'm going to show you the location of that real quick and we'll get to it. Now, the actual location of the actuator is going to be on the driver's side transmission, right above the pan. So here's your pan right here, and then if you reach your hand up, you should almost see it directly above you right here. And then you're gonna have those 2 bolts you gotta pop off. There's the actual plug-in right there, and yeah, we'll get to it. Okay, so I found that using a 1/2-inch ratchet with a 3-inch adapter and a short 1/2-inch socket fits on there best. It's in a pretty tight space, so I wanted to show you this just to make your life a little easier if you're doing this out here in the cold like me. Here it is. That's that top bolt right there. Let me get that off. All right, this next bolt is tricky. I'm gonna show y'all where it's at, but it's right in here where you can't see it at all. So if you could see it up there, let me get that one better. It's gonna be right there. Okay, now once you have those bolts out, you should be able to rotate it back just like that. Should make it easier for you to get to the plug-in. It'll be located right here. Now on the back of it, there's gonna be a red tab. You're gonna wanna push that down. While you push it down, pull on the sensor, and it should pop right out. Okay, now to get this sensor off, all you do is grab that red clip with pliers. If I could set that right there. I got small pliers to do this with, but all you do is grab this red clip with pliers just like that, lift it up, and push it back. And it should pop out backwards. And then all you do is take this. Might need a good pull on it, but just pull it right out. Okay, next part is whenever you get the plug off, it should just pop right out. What you're gonna want to do with the old one is turn it to the side and lift it up. You don't want to just leave it like that and lift it straight up. You want to turn it and wiggle it out until it goes up. And you could use a rubber mallet, but if you're doing this like me, where you're working underneath the truck while the transmission is still connected, just keep wiggling it until it comes out. Okay, now to get the new actuator in, you're gonna want to lift it and gently set it on the actuator here. You're gonna have to rotate it and push down on it, and when you do, you should hear a click. Now when it turns, the bolts should also line up just like that. That's how you know you did it right. Okay, now I do apologize. I'm not able to show everything just because I need 2 hands to do it. But all I did was I turned it a little bit. I got this clip and I pushed it in. Whenever I did that, it's so it'll pull the actuator closer this way. Oh, I could get this bolt started right here. Whenever you get that bolt started, just put back the 2 bolts back in the actuator, get those tightened down, and then you're all good to go from there.